joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Rain Man is out there with Maledon. Then it's Kuminga. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Deck in at the power forward. Here's Maledon. A three-pointer is right on target.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now, here's ball. USA moving the ball around. Down low. And Ball screws it in.
Oh, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Here's Maledon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Ball. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Kicks it to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely, and that one drops.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet, but this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Edwards looking it over, and the pass to Cunningham. Right at the free throw line. Rebound by Team World. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
So timeout called here, the first for USA.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And it's a completely new group for USA. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Here's Okoro. Got a hand on it.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now here's Bay. Pass to Suggs. To the inside. Here's Wiseman. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Avdia drains the three-pointer.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
Good work there as a coach.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Okoro following the bucket by Team World. And the fast break now for Team World. And finished off by Avdia.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Team World out in front, up by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Team World leading by 7.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for USA, we've got Okoro. Saddiq Bey is out there with Mobley. Then there's Suggs. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
We're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And the fast break now for Team World. Avdia with the ball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Now, here's Suggs. He's defended by Wagner. Mobley misses the 3. Team World leading by 9. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. The dunk by Achua.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The USA calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. To the middle, here's Barnes. That shot is off. And Team World will come the other way. Sullivan, the pass to Deck. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
To the paint, here's Deck, and it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Puts it up off the inbound. USA trails by 11. Right side, Edwards. USA moving the ball around. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Now here's Barnes. Defense right on him. And it's Melodown with the rebound. Team World leading by 11. Deck's shot is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Lobbed up there for Barnes. Swiped away. And the fast break now for Team World. Finished off the break. Avdiev's got 9. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Team World.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
That one's in there. The Team World lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Edwards. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Passes to Stewart. 1:15 left in the first half. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Up top, Edwards. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Count that one. Stewart's got his second bucket of the night. Team World leading by 11. Here's Deck. It's hauled in by Stewart. Here's Barnes. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Deck, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Rebound by Team World.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And so it's Team World in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Rising Stars game has become such a special part of All-Star Weekend. We couldn't have a better showcase for the incredible players that are just getting their NBA careers underway. Just think of all the plays that these young players have in front of them.
The Rising Star game is always a fun chance to look ahead. The guys on the floor tonight might be tomorrow's big names. So it's really a celebration of the future of the league.
Yeah, and it's a chance for these young players to show off some flashy plays and draw some attention. This is an opportunity to prove that you have star potential.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And, you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Melodon, also Rain Man out there, Kuminga out there with Achua, and it's Deck in at the 4 slot. Team World leading by 11. To the paint. Here's Deck. Here's Achua. It's hauled in by USA. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Cunningham. The three-pointer, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Sullivan, true on the 14-footer. Rain Man's got 6.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rain Man's got 5 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And USA will go for a different look here. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Stewart. Mobley comes in for Barnes. Okoro, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Suggs in for Cunningham. Here's Suggs. A beautiful reverse layup.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Count it, good.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And here is Suggs. Pass to Mobley. Latrey knocks down the 3-ball.
How about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some range?
Boy, he gets some grief for that shot in the regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. USA moving the ball around. Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here we go. Wagner with it. Guarded now by Okoro.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Ball dishes to Wiseman. Okoro with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Mobley. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible.
That is breathtaking.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know. I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Okoro. He's tightly guarded. Comes up empty from the left block. Team World leading by 15. Achua, the pass to Duarte. Sullivan. And Team World, another 3.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Ball kicks to Suggs. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On offense, here's Team World. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The USA calls time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Bays checked in for USA. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Suggs passes to Okoro. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Stewart's checked in for Wiseman. Edwards comes in for Okoro. And it's Cunningham in for Suggs. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 19 points for Rain Man.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Knocked loose. And the fast break now for Team World.
So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Edwards. An easy 2 points on the layup. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Duarte shot good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Cunningham looking it over. Yes, that goes in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's Team World in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Cunningham is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Stewart in at the center. Jack passes to Duarte. Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Deck. It doesn't go for him. Outside Edwards. Shoots from the right block. Here's Achua. The pass to Kuminga. Three-pointer on the way. Buries it from three-point range. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Team World.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Achua, the pass to Duarte. Back to Achua, to the middle. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. They get it back. Stewart misses.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Kuminga, the pass to Deck. Here's Duarte. And Team World, another three.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Barnes. And no good that time. And Team World will come the other way. Achua, the pass to Deck. It's blocked, and they get it back. Out to the wing. Passes it to Achua. Another shot. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Pass to Achua. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Cunningham, and it's blocked. Kuminga kicks to Achua. Over in the corner, Kuminga from deep, and he's good on the 3 ball.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Edwards, that's good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Duarte passes to Deck. To the inside. Giddey lays it up and banks it in.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Basket good. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Just 5 on the clock. Stewart misses. Giddey the pass to Achua. Barnes outside. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another 3 for USA.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Right side, Edwards. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, and, you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
The first one falls.
For 2. Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
And Edwards drops them both.
There were plenty of big expectations for Anthony Edwards, but he went first overall because he's that talented. So I know he can rise to the occasion.
Duarte passes to Wagner. Shoots over Mobley. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Now Suggs. So no problem for Team World as they get the win.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.